Hey everybody. I just wanted to take a quick second this afternoon and share a story about something that just happened to me today that I think is a really important thing that I want to communicate to you all. Today is the beginning of my third week shooting content and posting it online. And although things are going fine and all of the analytics seem good up to this point, very encouraging, it doesn't mean that I'm not also dealing with an internal dialogue telling me that that's a waste of time and I should stop doing this stuff and my messaging isn't unique and all of these negative thoughts. And so, I've been dealing with that every day, and I've had a couple of different times where I've wanted to just throw in the towel, like, you know what, I'm just gonna do something different. This stuff isn't for me. I don't feel comfortable in front of a camera. And I've had some comments along the way from people that have kind of fired me back up and kept me on my journey to post once a day for the next 3 months. And so today was another one of those moments, and that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the times where God delivers the person and the message that we need directly to where we are. And that happened to me today. I got out of this office, which is unusual. I spend most of my days in this office. I go from here to the house and back. Today I went into town about 20 minutes away, and I had to visit a business and give blood. And I've done this several times over the last few years, and I know the girl there who does it. And we were doing the intake and chatting with her like I normally do. Her name's Vanessa. And it turns out she's doing the same thing. She's also doing this digital creation, experiment in her own life, and she's having some success at it. She is a little further along than I am, and she had some uplifting things to say, some tips to share, and just an overall sense of teaching me and being inclusive of what I was trying to do. And we got to have a great conversation. And this is somebody, like I said, I've seen her multiple times, and it's always very cordial, and we do all that good stuff. But this time was totally different. Like, we really made a connection. Beyond that, we even talked about, I think she called it, divine appointment. When God gives us the next message that we need, and He'll put it exactly where we are if we're paying attention. And I think that is the basis of all the videos that I'm trying to shoot. That's the idea that I'm trying to get across to everybody, is that if you will focus your mind on spiritual things, whether they are entertaining or not, whether they are, what you want to be thinking about or not, if you will focus that direction, if you will get involved in the actions of your life, trying to pursue these principled ways of living, you will see that God and the universe will start to bring you allies, it will bring you help, and it will start to guide you along the path. And I experienced that today. Like I said, I was in a moment of maybe I'll throw in the towel, maybe I'll do something different. I've spent my entire career behind this screen doing marketing, and maybe I'm just better at that part, and maybe I shouldn't be in front of the camera. And today, just in that little conversation, just a few tips, and there wasn't anything magical about it, except for the fact that God put me in that place at that exact time with that exact person who had the exact thing that I needed to hear. And I believe that if you will take the time in your own life to form a relationship with God, to try to act on spiritual principles, that your intuition will begin to tune into the messages that you need, and you will find that they are always right there where you are, that God is always leading you down the path with the next thing. And once you tune into that, I think that you will see how powerful and how quickly your life can change for the better. And so I'm going to tag Vanessa in this. Shout out to her. Go follow her page. Thank you, Vanessa, for talking with me today and giving me some cool tips. I'm going to try those out tonight. And if you're starting a journey like this and you don't want to be in front of camera and you feel uncomfortable, I get it. And I think that's a normal thing, but keep going. Keep going. If you do your work well, honestly, and conscientiously, the universe will send you the allies that you need. That is Carl Jung. I believe that with my deepest soul and my deepest heart. So that's all I know about that. God knows the rest. God bless you all.